Well, you brought up, Craig, Romelu Lukaku.
Lukaku?
Yes, I was waiting for that. 6 goals this season after 27 in 51 last year. Just the 1 assist. Clearly, the numbers have dropped off dramatically since a pretty good World Cup. Interesting quote about the loss of muscle since he was at the World Cup. He said, I just felt great there. I think I played great over there. And when I came back, it's a different type of style in the Premier League. I cannot play with the same amount of muscle as international football. That was something that when I came back, I knew straight away, no, I can't play in a style like this. I had to lose muscle, basically. So you just stay out of the gym, drink a lot of water, a lot of veg and fish, and it helps.
Does it help with your first touch? Does it help with bending your runs properly and making runs off the back of the defenders, early runs from midfielders to pick you out?
Yeah.
Does it help finishing in the final third? I mean, honestly, you put a graphic up there, and the numbers from last season were quite good, all right? And then he went to the World Cup. Off the back of those numbers, been quite good. And he reckons he put an unbelievable amount of muscle mass on. And I've said this before. How the hell do you put that on in a 4-week period at a World Cup? When you're at the end of a season and you're preparing for a World Cup, you don't train every day. No. You're certainly not in the gym pumping weights every day because you need rest and recuperation. And even if you were, you don't turn into Arnold Schwarzenegger overnight by going to Brazil, some sort of muscle-bound thing. So it's just absolute nonsense. I mean, you can have a pound or two here or there. Right. But he's not putting 10 pound of muscle on in 4 weeks in Russia.
Yeah.
Shaq?
I don't know.
You can put 10 pounds of other things.
I'm trying that. No, you can't. No, I've tried.
I don't know what to make it. I find it really confusing what he's saying here. I didn't know you could put, as Craig says, you could put that amount of muscle mass on in that shorter space of time. And how does he not know that? You know, the Premier League has certain demands. He's been in the league forever.
And by the way,
he already played in the league.
Don't you have in a club like Manchester United a fitness instructor? Don't you have a person whose main job is
probably about 10 of them,
and whose only job is to monitor this? Yeah. And if he needs to modify something, it is something that is communicated to the player, and they work with players on the side if need be. You don't let a player get out of control or out of weight or whatever the case may be in a club like Manchester United. You don't do it. It simply doesn't happen. So I don't know unless he got completely overweight and now he's trying to work his way back. Well, that could be happening.
He must have been on the rowing machine like Robbo. Really, Robbo,
Robbo lives on that rowing machine. Yeah. Craig, before I go to Robbo, muscle mass or no muscle mass? Is he good enough for United? We keep on coming back to this
Long
question.
term, no. Yeah. Long term, no. And he might not play at the weekend. Maybe Rashford will play up there. Maybe he will play. Long term, no. I mean, to be fair, him and Morata. I actually think Morata's a better player than Romelu Lukaku. We haven't seen that because he's had an absolute stinker. But between the two of them, two clubs vying for top honours, and probably from Chelsea's not this season, but usually it's Champions League as well. Then the two of them at the moment are not good enough to lead the line for clubs with bigger ambitions than where they are.